Yo, check this out, right? These are the conversations with my nigga Chad. What's happening with you? You dig? And this is Kurupt Young Gotti. We love you over here at the DPG, Chad. Chad Kiser is one of a kind. You've always supported us, and thank you for being you. Church!
So let's talk about the latest drop. Don't Ask Me. Talk about putting that record together with Suga Free and ProHoeZak, who actually produced the track as well. Talk about putting that project together.
Oh man, working on Don't Ask Me. Basically, me and my wife, Lily Gotti, moved to Las Vegas. She connected me with Pro. Pro's like her family. So, basically connected me with him immediately. And we just got to cooking. So we went to his house and cooked up some things. And Don't Ask Me was the first record. We cooked it up. And I'm like, Suga Free would be perfect. Excuse me, he'll be perfect on this. So that's how we I told ProHoeZak, go get Suga Free. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if Sugar Booger get on this because he's a great friend of mine as well. Bam, Suga Free sent it back immediately. Bop. So it's like, the vibe is there. It's me and Suga Free always vibe. You know what I'm saying? And me and ProHoeZak's vibe is uncompromisable. So it was classic to me. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? That West Coast shit, but it's just something a little different about this one right here. It's real player. You did.
Yeah, that's a dope ass song. Now, is this a one-off single or is this part of a more of a full-length project you're working on?
Yeah, it's an EP I'm working on. Kurupt Presents, A Toast to the Coast. I want to make a project dedicated to the West Coast. You understand me? So I said, you know what? Because Nas is the one who lit the fuse with me. Him and Hit-Boy is just, they on a roll. And they're having fun with it. And back to just making music that they want to make. You know what I'm saying? Nas is making the music that he wants to make. He ain't trying to fit into no new sounds or no new this or make old records. He's making records that he like to make, and Hit-Boy is giving that music to himself. And then I seen an interview with Nas, and he was just like, all the people from my era, y'all just start dropping stuff too, man. Let's get back to the craft. Let's get back to the origin of this. You know what I'm saying? We're a culture. So, that really inspired me. So that made me start. You know what? I told my company, because I just revamped my company, Pentagon Entertainment. I just put it all back together. Got a new staff, new everything, a new deal with AMP and Empire. So, it's everything's moving so smoothly. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of it. And so we doing that Toast to the Coast. Kurupt Presents A Toast to the Coast. It's an EP, 5 great records on there. You know what I'm saying? I got a dedication record on there, 50th anniversary, a hip hop dedication record. Pretty dope. I think everybody's gonna like it.
What's that? So what's that record sound like as a tribute or a toast to the hip hop 50?
Oh, it's pure hip hop. Straight hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's something you gotta hear. The way I flipped this one hip hop record and through this, I just put that pen in there, man. Lava came out, and I just flipped these lyrics on them, and that's what hip hop is about. Expression. It's about all of that right there. So I just really flipped these lyrics and made it West Coast though. So it's the East Coast song that I basically flipped and reshaped the words with a West Coast topic. So it's stupid. It's crazy. Like Run would say, man, crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. So on the Toast to the Coast, you said it was an EP. So how many tracks are we looking at, and who you working with on the EP?
I'm gonna have 5 of them on there, 5 straight to the point. I don't want to bore people and give them 50 billion records and stuff like that. I got 5 good solid slaps. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm hitting them with 5 goodies, man. 5 goodies.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, it was either last year or the year before, ProHoeZak had announced that that you two were working on a joint project together. Is that still happening, and what's the status on that project?
Indeed. You know, one of the records on A Toast to the Coast, setting off me and ProHoeZak's project called I Didn't Mean to Call You a Bitch. That's me and ProHoeZak. That's giving you basically a feel of what me and ProHoeZak's project is going to be like. You know what I mean? This is the sound. This is the sound right here of what we're coming with. You know, it's just fun. Everything is fun on this project. It's fun, up tempo. You know what I'm saying? Lyrical. I had to put that pin on there. You know what I'm saying? That's where that my respect for the 50-year anniversary of hip hop. You know, that's crazy. I'm older than hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Right.
51. I'm gonna be 51 this year. So if this is the
Okay.
50th anniversary, that means I'm a year older.
No
Ain't this
doubt.
bitch?
No
I
doubt.
am not mad at that.
You so old you owe hip hop $1.
Man, hello. Jesus Christ.
So I heard that record, Didn't Mean to Call You a Bitch, and I just got to tell you, it's a dope record, and you can tell that you're having fun, like you're mentioning, but you also have a really dope chemistry with ProHoeZak. So I just wanted to let you know that I think you two together are really doing something good, doing
Oh,
something dope.
well, thank you. I mean, you know, I ProHoeZak just lets you be. He lets you live. You know what I'm saying? And he knows how to bring. There's only certain people that can bring that out of you. You know, I got a chosen few: Daz, Dr. Dre, Superfly, ProHoeZak. You know, Pete Rock. You know what I'm saying? They bring out a certain Kurupt DJ Quik. So with these particular gentlemen, you know, I can always already know that we're gonna go somewhere because they give me ideas, but they give me freedom to do it my way. And that's how you always get the best out of an artist is by allowing them to shine and to do things their way. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get the best out of them. So good looking on that. You know what I'm saying? Me and ProHoeZak just, you know, we taking it back like Nas say, man. You know, expressing ourselves. That's what hip hop is about. Hip hop is about expression, and that's what this is. This is hip hop.
You've been a part of so many projects and songs um, recently. I mean, you got your 7 Ps compilation. You worked with the Chill and MC Ren, C-Mob, like a lot of good, incredible things. What motivates you to keep making all this incredible music and wanting to do these collaborations?
It's the vibe, you know, as they say nowadays, the vibe. Excuse me. You know, that vibe comes when you can vibe with a person because it's the vibe is rare. So once you got that vibe with a person, don't let it go because it's rare to catch that vibe. So you know the vibe is everything. You know, me and C-Mob, I was just doing something. M80 brought C-Mob to the table. So to the table. So M80 brought C-Mob. I was just doing something for C-Mob and random things, and then we just all got on the line and said, you know what, we might as well do a project. I had no problem with that because me and C-Mob was on that level with each other, you know. But this is the first time that we actually really conversated like this and whoop wop. It was just great. And that's how that came about. You know, 7 Ps, I was giving a lot of people in my life opportunity to shine. You know what I'm saying? Giving them their own lane on the project. My daughter's on there, Morgan. She goes under the name Kennedy. And I put her record on there, you know what I'm saying, with girls. And that was a splash, you know what I'm saying? So I gave a lot of people opportunities on that one. I wanted to do that real quick before I got my new deal with Amp and Empire. Now that I got that one, I'm gonna lead this off with Toast to the Coast. And then after that, you know, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. You know, saying I got the DJ Quik and Kurupt new project in the works, Dogg Food 2 in the works. Me and ProHoeZak album is finna be in the works. You know, we just gonna keep on working, man. Keep on working.
So you just mentioned Dogg Food 2,
Yes,
the Dogg Pound album with Daz. What's the status on that? I know y'all got the Molly Wop record coming out next month. What's going on with that project?
that's the first thing we're gonna shoot to the game, Molly Wop. You know, that's finished and done. We about to shoot the video to that, get the visuals on that. Daz is pushing that Dogg Pound Records in full effect. You know what I'm saying? We just supporting each other and coming up with these ideas, making it happen. Dogg Food 2, like I told Daz, man, it's gotta be classic. You gotta hit them, you gotta put your foot in it. Like my Uncle Q be saying, man, put your foot in it. You know what I'm saying? I sent him a record not too long ago. Well, he sent a record for his project, and I laid my verse, and Unc just said, "That's not it, Kurupt." I said, "That's not it. You know, you got to put your foot in it. You didn't put your foot in it." I'm like, "Oh man, I haven't heard that. I've never heard that." I said, "Okay." I said, okay, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So I got back in there, just relayed my thing and sent it back in the queue. You know, we keep each other on our 10 toes. So, you know, with Dogg Food 2, you know, I told Delmar, hey, man, now listen to that music on there, man. Catch that whoop wop on it, man. It's got to have that bam. So, you know, Dad's been cooking for almost, damn near 2 years.
Yeah.
He's cooking up. Yeah. You know, it just wasn't right for him. Nah. So, you know, we made Molly Wop, see what people think about it, catch this vibe, and we're gonna go from there.
You're dropping some pretty good jewels right now, because you just said you did you got a collaboration in the work with Ice Cube, and then you got a whole project coming with Quik again.
Oh yeah.
So tell me a little bit about those projects that you got in the works with Cube and Quik.
Oh well, you know, Ice Cube got something cooking, and you know, DJ Funky was chopping it with Ice Cube and was like, you know, I got Kurupt. What about Kurupt? He was like, oh, definitely. You know, so we went in the studio, laid it down. I went back in the studio, relayed everything, boom, put my foot in it. And then pause. And then I also did Bootsy. Uncle Bootsy hit. Fredwreck connected me with Bootsy Collins. So I knocked something down for Uncle Bootsy too. Yeah, man, we just working. You know, I'm happy that everybody, you know, is still interested in working with Kurupt. You know what I'm saying? Still riding with a nigga. You know what I mean? Because people fall off. You know what I'm saying? They disappear. Everybody goes through their ups and downs, family problems in life. You know what I'm saying? And then they be gone. But you know, right now the West Coast is really pushing a different kind of line right now. They're pushing a line of unity, as you can see with Mount Westmore, doing more unified projects. You know what I'm saying? Of people like, damn, you can't really believe these people actually came together to make an album. You know what I mean? Which is a beautiful thing because that's what they do all over. You know what I'm saying? The East Coast does it. You know what I'm saying? That's a bomb thing. I like how DJ Khaled does it in Miami because he be loading up, putting people together you never would think to hear together. You know what I mean? I love it, man. Hip hop is growing so high. The young generation, they're doing great, man. They're keeping it interesting. You know, people talk about the young generation, they don't like the music, but I love the music. You know what I'm saying? Because one, it's hip hop, and two, when I go into the clubs, they music come on, I have the time of my life.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is about. They music come on, I'm having fun, I'm partying, the whole club is cracking. That's what hip hop is about. You know, it ain't always just about lyrics. It ain't always just about a party either. So when you mix all of that up, that's what we call hip hop. And that's what this is about.
let me run down a few of your songs out of your massive catalog. One of them being the hardest motherfuckers off the Space Boogie album. That was you, Nate Dogg, Exhibit. Tell me about putting that Fredwreck produced record together and working with all of those people, like getting Ren and Exhibit and Nate Dogg all together on one song.
I mean, you know, some records you just know it's going to be great. When the beat played, Fred had the beat, I knew this is going to be great. I just knew it, you know what I'm saying? Now all it is about putting the right faces on it or the right lyrics. So bam, he opened it up with Ren, and I said, "Oh, this is over. Stop it. This is the villain. Oh, just stop. How much higher can we go? We really can't go much higher." Bam, Nate Dogg. Oh, stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got. We got Nate Dogg, now we got Ren. You know what? I'm gonna come in. Boom. Damn. One thing is missed. Bam, we got Exhibit. Stop it. I said, you know what? This is it. You know what I mean? So that was fun. It was fun because you know, we had all players a part of it. You know, it felt like when we was making the Chronic. It's just one big family orientated studio session. Everybody's happy, everybody's chilling, everybody's in support. You can't buy that vibe, that feeling, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we always came with our best records. So this was reminiscent of the Chronic and Doggy Style, Above the Rim, all the records we made during the Death Row era. It was a family vibe. When you have those type of records, you can't do nothing but win. So that was bomb.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now my other favorite record off of that was the title track, Space Boogie with Nate Dogg. The line, I'm Cyanide Sinatra, Galactic Galaga, Metaphysical, 16. I mean, you was spitting on that one. Tell me about that record and putting that together with Nate Dogg, because you and Nate Dogg together was just fire, dude. Fire.
Yeah, you know, Nate was the one. You know, Nate was the elder. So when Nate was in there, you know, he just kept you on your toes with your focus with the mic and with the song itself. You know what I'm saying? Nate was focused and he kept you focused and he kept you inspired. Nate was fun. We smoke, we chop it. Nate would come with some vocals, or we always freestyled. So that was also a great part of it. So we would be freestyling, and then next thing you know, boom, okay, you know what? We're going to keep some of this freestyle. And that's how we would come up with a lot of our records. So, you know, Space Boogie was actually an angry record. I was pretty peeved.
What was you angry about?
Man, everything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, I'm finna just go off on this thing right here, man. You know what I'm saying? And then Nate came to the table and he just cooled it out. You know what I'm saying? With that cool ass Nate Dogg to it. And that's how I knew, you know what, this is bigger than just the anger I put on there. But the good thing is I threw the lyrics on there. So when I threw the lyrical on there, it kind of overshadowed the negativity that I was on at first. Fuck a bitch. And fuck you too. So many different things that I'm gonna do. You know, that was an angry Kurupt right there, you know what I'm saying? Then I got lyrical on them, started having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And then just I went all the way straight through, man, no stopping. Then Nate. Woo, stop it. I wanted that to be my first single, but Entre, my team was like, no, we're gonna go with the It's Over record, because radio was really they was on that record. I really wanted to go with Space Boogie though first. That's one of my favorites. That is my favorite from Space Boogie.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. It's between that and the hardest motherfuckers. Both of those are 1A, 1B for me. But speaking of lethal combinations, you and Fredwreck, man, I mean, calling out names, Who Ride With Us, We just mentioned Space Boogie and the Hardest Motherfuckers. Talk to me about your relationship with Fredwreck and your all's chemistry, because even that Inferno record that came out on the Grow House soundtrack a couple of years ago, I mean, you all just have a chemistry that's unmatched almost.
Yeah, Fred, Daz brought Fred to the table, who was working on Streets of the Mother. And Daz brought Fred to the table. We knocked down on 2 records, Who Ride With Us and Represent That. And then after that, because having my new deal at the time, there was things I wanted to do, like I want Daz to produce a whole project. The only project he ever produced the whole project on was Dogg Food. So when I made it, solo wise, I said I'm gonna give Daz another album where he could produce the whole record, because he's great like that. He deserves that. So I gave him that reign. He brought Fred to the table. Me and Fred got our fire together. So my next one, I let Fred produce the whole album. Fred, your turn, buddy. Let's go. Let's get these people what they want. Let's get these people what they need. After Ride With Us, I want my vibe to be around that way. So then we did that right there. Me and Fred been connected at the hip ever since. Yeah.
So are you guys still working on the I know at the time you were throwing 2 titles back and forth. One was Conundrum and the other one was Space Dust. Y'all still kind of dabbling in that, or what's the status there?
I got the Conundrum in the vault. Yeah, I still got that Conundrum in the vault. It's just the title of it. It's got to be a certain way. I don't even know where to go with it. It's got to be different, though. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be really massive. So I put that in the vault. But it's gonna be worked on. I got it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, obviously, you and Daz, definitely another lethal combination. History speaks for itself with you two, but not just from a like an MC producer, but both you on a track rapping is what makes you guys so dope as well. And one of my favorite tracks from the Dogg Food was actually produced by DJ Pooh, that Smooth track.
Right.
Talk to me about putting that record together and working with DJ Pooh on that.
Oh man, DJ Pooh came with Smooth and New York, New York. So
yep.
Yeah, that Smooth, when that came on, I was like, okay, this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? But then he had Snoop. So when he had, because I got Snoopy on New York, New York, but this one was me and Snoop's record. And me and Snoop is the dynamic duo. That's what we are. He's Batman, I'm Robin. You dig what I'm saying? So, dynamic duo, you never lose, but it's just something about me and Snoop. Like it's something about me and Daz. You know what I'm saying? It's something about me and Snoop. So when we was working on Smooth, and it's me and Dogg, Pooh on the beat, I mean, we just had a great time, man. We had fun. Me and Snoop always has fun working on music. You know what I'm saying? The Dogg, you gonna have fun with the Dogg. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, we freestyled and came up with things we wanted to say. And off of that freestyle to the beat, as he's making the beat, boom, you get what you gonna, your lyrics, start writing that shit down. Dogg went straight in on their hot ass. My name is Snoop, the one they want to see, the one that came to say, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that's how you feel? Okay. All right, okay, let me see. Okay, boop-bop. It's always that fun, love camaraderie up in there, man. Where we just bounce off each other. One person goes here, the other one goes here, goes there, goes there. So it was real fun. Smooth was real fun too. All the records were fun.
Now, obviously, with you and Daz, can you speak on the longevity of you, Daz, the Dogg Pound? I mean, not just the albums, but I mean all the songs, everything you guys are doing. Speak to the longevity of the Dogg Pound, you and Daz.
I mean, God is great. chicken's good, but God is great. And it's a blessing to still be here at DPG, and, you know, because we had issues. All groups, you can see them in their transitions, because through music in our careers, you experience a person's life. You go through their life with them. You grow with them. You go from them being young to when they're older and experience everything they're going through in their lives. So with the DPG, when we first started as a whole, we was just a squad. And then Daz came to me and said, let's make a group. We're gonna represent the whole squad. Boom. And then we made that move. Me and Daz became a group. And you know, basically we Snoop's group. So you know what I'm saying? We represent the dog in the whole pound. So you know what I'm saying? So you know, with that weight right there, you know, we took that and, you know, we still here. We still here. We done lost so many soldiers through time. Ty Cuz, you know, Nate Dogg is gone, badass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we done lost soldiers. Then there was times that we couldn't see eye to eye. I went back to death row. Me and the homies was butting heads. And then we got over that hump and we got back together, and we've been going strong ever since. I think that was 2004 when we got back together. It was only like a 3-year problem, I think we had, 3 to 4. And then 2004, we got back together. 2005, I think, is when we dropped Cali is Active, you know, but don't get me to lying. You know, I'm an old ass man, so, you know, timetable be all fucked up with me. But, you know, we still here. You know what I'm saying? 30 some odd years, still here, still fucking strong, still together as a crew, together as a group. You know what I'm saying? We still following Snoop. He's the champ. You know what I'm saying? And actually, we're stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? We're stronger than ever, you know, because we're older now, we're more seasoned. We know what to do, what not to do. People always say how they like the original. They liked us when we was younger, you know, they liked us when we was death row, you know, that era and all of that right there. And but the thing is, though, we still here. We just more seasoned now. We know what we want. We know how we want to do it. And now we don't do it because it's something that we have to do when we sign to a label. We do it because we want to. We do it now because we like it. We love it. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that's, we have a real career. You know what I'm saying? Like being a lawyer, being a doctor. This is a real career, being an actor, a director, basketball, football. So, you know, all those great things came about of we can get paid for the rest of our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, early in your career, and not a lot of people know this, but earlier in your career, before you even signed to Death Row Records, you were featured on the S.O.S Band.
Oh, shit.
You were on 3 songs with that. Get Hyped on This, Are You Ready, and Someone I Can Love. Talk to me about.
Wow, Get Hyped on This. You heard that one? My God,
Yeah.
I didn't even think that made it.
So talk to
That's
me
crazy.
about the pre-Death Row Kurupt and how you got on the S.O.S Band and how that transitioned into the Death Row and what that ultimately meant for your career going forward.
Well, you know, back then, my brother Broomy, Kenny Mac, was managing me. So Broomfield's the one who got me connected with the S.O.S Band, did the business on it, got me in there. They wanted a young rapper, not nobody that was out. They wanted a fresh face. So they gave me the opportunity to do one record with them. I did that. There was only one record I was supposed to do. And then after that one record, they said, okay, we got another one for him. Then okay, we got another one for him. We love this kid. And bam, that that's how that happened right there. And that's how it happens in this business. Once you get that opportunity and you show your talent, they like you, they give you more opportunities, more opportunities. That's why I love the S.O.S Band. Plus, they're epic. Jesus. It's like, this is the S.O.S Band. I was so stoked as a kid. I knew about the S.O.S Band. I'm young, but I ain't stupid. So I knew about the S.O.S Band, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, I really was thinking I can't wait for my mama to hear this because I know she's going to love it.
Yeah.
With the S.O.S Band, moms. Because my mom's the one who introduced me to the S.O.S Band. So it's like, Mom, I made it. I'm rapping with the S.O.S Band. They couldn't tell me shit.
Talk about transitioning from that and then getting into Death Row and how that, helped you develop your career even at an early stage.
Well, doing the S.O.S Band thing, doing those records right there, gave me confidence and let me know that I can do this. Because this is the top. You can't beat the S.O.S Band. They're classic. They're epic. They're historical. Boom. Now, the next thing is Snoopy makes it with Death Row. And when we first met, we said, whoever makes it, come back and get the other one. Snoop stuck to his word. He made it with Dr. Dre and with Suge and Death Row. So, God put us back together. God did that. And my homegirl Diamond, down with a nigga damn near before a nigga was rhyming. And Diamond was over there with Dogg and them at like a picnic or something like that. And basically, Dogg was like, man, get Kurupt up here. She called me, let me talk with Dr. Dre on the phone. I said, oh my God, it's Dr. Dre. Jesus Christ, got to be kidding me. And he's like, yeah, well, come on up. I said, damn, I'm finna go meet Dr. Dre. We got up there, man, and I saw Snoop. I knew it was him from the door. I ain't seen him for like a year and some change. Went straight over there to Snoop. Never left his side since. And so I was already, my confidence was up. Dogg's the one who seasoned me on how to record records. You know what I mean? And how to write songs. I was just bussing all the time, bussing. But Dogg taught me how to write songs. And do it like this, Kurupt. Yeah, do it like that, Kingpin. Dogg and DOC. And we was all teaching each other. So, but yeah, the S.O.S Band gave me that confidence. And that confidence is what mattered at Death Row. Because if you ain't had that confidence, you was cooked. Because with Death Row, you go up there to rap, and then if you whack, you might get smacked. If you whack, you might get smacked. Okay, whack, you might get smacked. Okay, so don't be whack. You better put your foot in it. you better get your shit together. So it ain't like okay, they didn't like me, and then you could just go home and I'll wait for the next opportunity. No. You bust, and I'm like that shit matters, man. You motherfucking, you come out and nobody likes it, you might get a nice kick in the ass, swift kick in the ass before you get to that car. Motherfuckers be like, man, get your ass, wow, go on now. You be like, oh, cuz, they just pop cuz in the ass, kick cuz in the ass. What the fuck? Down in the parking lot, man, you might be running across people, they laughing at you. You might get smacked, pop. Like, oh man, like damn, cuz Death Row was real, man. It wasn't easy to be on the road. Even your tryout might cost you.
Let's talk about for a second your place in hip hop, because you've been a part of so many classic records that had either a direct impact or influence in hip hop in general. The Chronic, Doggy Style, Dogg Food, All Eyes on Me, 2001. When you think back at all of this success that you've had, and been a part of these mega projects. Do you ever reflect on that time? And when you do, what are you thinking about?
Wow. You know, you move so fast, you very rarely think about it. So you're still going and going and going. Because I mean, the way you just broke it down, it really matters. And I never really look at it. You know what I'm saying? Those are some those are big records, man. Like really big records. They were part of shaping hip hop. And I hear people tell me that, like, man, you've been on projects that made hip hop history, change music and history of hip hop. And I don't really think about it because I'm constantly going. Plus, I'm living this life. But thank you. And you know, it do feel good though when I perform these records and the people's response to it to this day, because these are the records that I perform in my performance that the people come to see me perform. You know, they want to hear explosive and they want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Let's get high. Ain't no fun. We can freak it. You know, they want to hear these records. You know what I'm saying? For all my niggas and my bitches, and they want to hear all these classic records. I don't like to dream about getting paid. So I'd be like, you know, it feels good. It feels really good that God blessed me with the opportunity and also with the talent to make it, the patience and the heart. Because Death Row was not an easy boot camp to be in. You know what I'm saying? You had to have heart. You had to stand on your 10 toes. You know, Death Row was equivalent. It was really the streets. You know, and that's another thing that made it so epic was how it employed our community. We really had the Crips and the Bloods working together as one, eating with each other. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of each other's families. Death Row was unity. You know, it had its ups and downs and its bumps. Every organization has its problems. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? This was unity. This was gang unity. Crips and Bloods together as one, feeding each other's families and not killing each other. That's deep.
Hell yeah. The last question I got for you before I let you go, of all the songs in your massive, massive catalog of music, what are the top 5 Kurupt songs that everyone should have in their playlist, according to the man himself, Young Gotti?
Top 5. Okay, let's do this. Right. We'll start with Ain't No Fun. Definitely. Ain't No Fun. Number 1 for me. So many.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many. Explosive. Definitely explosive. It's just self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Okay. New York, New York. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? We can freak it. Indubitably. You know what I'm saying? And wow. Seawalk.
Seawalk, okay.
Indeed. Seawalk, homie.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Looking forward to the new shit. Keep doing your thing. You a legend, OG. You a legend.
Tell people to go to that Instagram. I got official underscore. Yeah, official underscore Kurupt. My Instagram, and then I got my Pentagon Entertainment. Instagram. Go check them out to keep up on what's going on with Kurupt, you dig? And also my YouTube channel. Yeah, the official Kurupt, THA that is. The official Kurupt YouTube channel. Check out all my newest videos and a fleet of my old music and original videos as well. And thanks for the opportunity, Bucko.